Uh, the preparation process hasn't ended. It's technically just started. So, you know, they're a very good football team, and we're gonna have to take advantage of these next few days and go from there.
With unfamiliar teams, in-game adjustments change at all? Do they start with one guy and filter down? Will anybody make an in-game adjustment as far as staff?
I think that's a collective unit. Everyone's got to be able to adjust, and anytime you go into these types of games, you expect there to be some sort of adjustment. So, we're just going to have to be prepared for those types of adjustments.
Jules, do you look forward to how long you'll be at something as I
I don't know.
Will you keep it that long?
I don't know yet. I'm still evaluating my options.
As soon as you see that first grade here, you're going to want to take off.
Oh, I've got a few of those bad boys. When you play here, you definitely get some grades. So.
Hey, Julian, you take pride in being perhaps the guy the other defense focuses on stopping, much like a Julio Jones on the other side?
I don't necessarily really focus on that. I focus on not what they feel or where their pride's going, but where their mind's going towards the game and how they're going to react to things we do.
You guys being able to beat a team with so many different guys, how special does that make your offense?
I think that's the reason why we're at where we're at. So anytime you have a lot of guys that can make plays, just through the years of playing, that's usually the teams that go further, and it's a good thing to have that.
You've been mic'd up quite a bit though. Last week you were making a point that you weren't happy to win that game. Is that the type of attitude you've developed things like that?
I was definitely happy. Just more of there's still some meat on the bone, and I like to bring those ribs right down to the bone. So got to get all the meat.
You're telling Hogan, wait till the next one. Is that something that you can provide now that maybe last time you couldn't provide to some of your teammates? That kind of perspective.
Each year is completely different, so it's like it's hard to say that. It's just this is the ultimate game you want to play in, and of course it's always great to go out and win the conference, but we're playing against the best team in the league now, not the best team in our conference. So yeah, you got to be prepared for a battle, and I was just kind of trying to tell him that. I think.
Sorry about that. So much of football relies on communication, coach to player, and player to player. How much do you guys rely on Tom, and how much do you work on that communication?
Communication is key to all success in anything, I think, and we work on that a lot. So the better we can communicate, communication goes on throughout the whole game. From personnel groups, play call, on the ball. You have to be able to communicate in split second at all times, and that's what practice is for, and that's what we like to try to prepare for and practice with all those types of things.
When Tom is calling something line down, are you at the point where you understand what he's calling, and you can start to see the same thing that he's saying?
I'm not saying that I have all the answers, but our coaches prepare us pretty well enough to know where you're going to go with it.
The ability to find an open spot and kind of sit in, how much of that came naturally to you as you learned the position? How much work did you have to kind of figure that out?
I think the fact that I played quarterback in college helped a little bit with that. I think the experience also does help with that. A lot of practice. So you mix all those together, and that's kind of how I got to where I'm at, and got to continue to try to get bigger or better. He's a great leader. He's very passionate. I'm sure you guys seen it on TV. He definitely gets a little vocal sometimes, and so that's what you need from your leader sometimes. And he's pretty good at knowing when to do it.
What can you tell to the kids that watching you on TV, you are not the biggest wide receiver in the world, but they want to see you? What would you tell them?
I would tell them to go out and try to find their talent, and if it's their dream, then ignore noise, ignore what everyone's going to say, and then think about what you have to do to make your craft as best as possible, and put the effort in, and you got to be relentless, and if you really want it, you got to go out and get it. So that's what I would say to them.
Still 3 days of this. How do you shut up any distraction? How do you adapt to all of this and still really focus and really settle down on knowing what you're going to have to do on Sunday?
We're designated to do this only for how long? Like 45 minutes, 30 minutes. So, the rest of the day is predicated towards your regular routine. So, it's pretty similar to being at home, just probably like 1,000 more reporters. So, just got to deal with it.
It is really, when you get down to the small amount of time, but it just seems so intense as opposed to what you normally go through.
Well, I think it's that, there's a lot of unfamiliar faces. Obviously, we're familiar with you, and we're familiar with all the Boston media, and but it's just different because the stage is a little bigger and there's a little more.
Can you send a message to Mexican fans?
Viva la Mexico, and we're gonna see you soon, I think. So looking forward to it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Julian.